Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Deborah Baker and I am delighted that you have joined me for this meditation. And I congratulate you for giving yourself this time, a gift from you to you, giving yourself this time for peace and relaxation, kind of coming together, gathering all of your wits about you, so to speak. So we have been, if you have joined me in the last several meditations, been focusing on releasing what no longer serves us and bringing more joy into our lives. And we like to begin each meditation with 3 deep breaths. So let's just breathe really deeply down into our bellies. I suggest that you breathe out your mouth. And then another nice deep breath. And try to allow your exhale to be a little longer than your inhale. And one more time. As you are perhaps watching me settle in, I figure that you are probably settling in as well. And I encourage you to get 100% completely comfortable. So be sure that your body is supported so that you don't have to hold any of your muscles tight to maintain your position. Just kind of stack all of your vertebrae on top of one another. Or if you are in a reclined position, just let the floor or the bed or the chair support your body, and let that be a metaphor for the universe supporting you. And so let's imagine a beam of white light, the energy of the earth, which of course is God expressing as earth, coming up through all the layers of the earth, this beam of white light or pink light or gold light, whatever color you like to visualize, coming into the soles of your feet and creating these channels to release whatever no longer serves you energetically. I do energy work. I've been a Reiki master for a long time, and it works. We are energetic bodies. What we are, first is energy. We are infinite souls, and what is a soul but energy? So allow the energy from the earth to come up and connect with your infinite energy that is occupying your body. Yeah, and let that release through your feet and your ankles, your lower legs, your calves, your shins. Your knees, your upper legs. Feel your legs get really heavy. And then feel that energy move into your tailbone, your root chakra, moving up from the base of your spine, up through all of your vertebrae. So moving into your pelvis, your sit bones, your lower back, your lower torso, your pelvic floor, all the way through your pelvis, your hips, into and through your midsection, and then through into your rib cage, through your midsection into your rib cage, and then moving up one rib at a time. And so breathe into the energy now. Feel it filling up your lungs, releasing out your nose and mouth. Feel it through your sides, back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Feel it at the level of your shoulder blades. and then your collarbone. I feel it moving up from the tips of each of your fingers and thumbs, through your hands, wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, and you feel it all come together at your shoulders. That's it. Just let it go. Your shoulders, and then your into your neck, and feel it move into your neck. And allow your neck to get a little longer, your shoulders to sink down, and just allow this energy to connect with your infinite energy and release whatever doesn't serve you. So anything that you are resisting, let go of your resistance. Just know that everything, absolutely everything, is in divine order. And while it may not seem so to you from your perspective, I invite you to trust the universe. Trust that the divine power, God, is moving in, through, and as you, in, through, and as this energy coming up through your body. Feel it moving into your jaw, your lower jaw, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, your upper jaw. Stretch your jaw out a little bit. Allow your face to lose all expression. Feel it moving out to your ears, through your atlas, your final vertebrae, where your spinal column meets your skull, where a lot of nerve endings are. And so feel that energy connect with those nerve endings and send peaceful messages through your entire body. And allow your body to relax in a way that perhaps it hasn't ever relaxed before. Just complete and total willing relaxation. So not like the relaxation of exhaustion or, of having imbibed too much, but the relaxation that comes from choosing to allow your body to relax. So feel it move through your face, all through your brain, all the way up to the very top of your head, and then releasing out the top of your head. So let's allow a moment of quiet for all of your busy thoughts to just float away. Imagine that there's a gentle brook or small river flowing by, and you just take all of your thoughts like leaves and just throw them out onto the river. That's it. Just let them all go, all of those thoughts. And so we know that what we focus on increases. And over the past few weeks we've been focusing on, like I said earlier, releasing what doesn't serve us, releasing our pain, allowing infinite spirit, grace to come in and heal our wounds, to release the trauma, to release the energy of the wounds. And then we come down to what we focus on increases. And so let's focus on what makes us happy. And I mentioned I do meditations, long meditations, 45, 50-minute meditations, the first and third Tuesdays of every month. And you are welcome to join me. Just send me a message and I'll send you the Zoom link. And last week we did one on focusing on joy. And of course I can't get into everything that we covered, but everyone said when we were finished, gosh, I didn't want to come back. I didn't want the meditation to end. And I think that we all need to be feeling so much joy and peace and contentment that we don't want it to end. And then we need to allow that to just spread into our daily lives. So settle in and think about, so we're going to engage all 5 of the senses. And so let's think about, first of all, what you like to look at. What you look at that feeds your soul, that helps you to feel peaceful and content. And I've mentioned I have pictures of my family around, and that definitely makes me feel joyful and so very blessed. But I also get this just deep sense of touching the divine when I see a beautiful sunset. And I'm not so much a morning person, so I don't see a whole lot of beautiful sunrises. But if you are, I encourage you to look. My parents always looked at the sunset. Oh, look at that sunset. And they trained me to do the same. And I try to catch a glimpse of the sunset as often as I can. I was blessed to live in a home in Albuquerque for 3.5 years where we had an unobstructed view of the horizon. And the sunsets and sunrises in the Southwest are spectacular anyway. And almost every evening I would sit on my porch swing and just watch the sunset. And it was so beautiful, and it had just this sense of peace and calm. A day is complete, and then the stars come out. And so what is it for you that you see in nature specifically that brings you joy? We have some new birds in the yard this year, and one of them is a red-headed woodpecker, and it's kind of fun to watch him. And my grandson and I like to watch the squirrels run up the trees, and just so many beautiful things in nature. So picture what it is that you love to see. Perhaps it is the beach. Perhaps it is trees in general, or a meadow, or mountains, or the desert. I love the desert. There's so many colors, and there's so much life in the desert. Whatever it is, I love the red rocks of Sedona. Think about what you like to look at. Perhaps it's your garden, your home, your clothes. Some people are really good at picking out beautiful clothes and wear them well, and I really enjoy that. Your hobbies. What is it that you like to look at that gives you pleasure, that brings you joy? I suggest that you file these images away. It would be awesome if you could make a collage of just images that make you happy, so that you can pull it out when you might be having a blue day, or not even a blue day, but just kind of a blah day. Pull it out and look at it and remember how those images make you happy. Because what we focus on increases. And so that's why a lot of people, myself included, suggest you don't watch the news, or watch as little of it as possible, because it typically doesn't make us happy, and what it does make us feel is not something that we necessarily want to feel. So we've gotten through sight. Think about what you like to hear. I love to hear laughter, music, sounds of nature. Think about what you like to hear. And focus on it. Bring those sounds into your daily life. If it is music, I suggest you figure out a way to have that music, to listen to it every day. And there's so many different ways to listen to music anymore. Or if there's a video of my first granddaughter. There's two of them where she's just laughing, that kind of silly belly laugh. And every once in a while I'll stumble across it, and I just can't help but laugh listening to it. And so think about what sounds make you happy. And then think about taste. What tastes make you happy? You know, for my husband it would probably be a steak or some sort of meat. And that would not be my first choice. But you know, it's whatever makes you happy. And it could be jelly beans or chocolate or, I don't know, wine. Whatever it is, whatever you'd like to taste, try to get a taste of it in the next 24 hours. Life's too short to deny yourself all the time what you love to taste, what you love to eat. And so think about what you like to smell. Whether it is someone's fragrance, whether it is, you know, something fresh baked out of the oven, or frying on the stove, or cooking on the stove, or I have some jonquils that will be blooming soon in my front yard, and oh, they smell heavenly. And then in May there will be some lilacs. Oh, I just love the smell of lilacs. So think about what it is that you like to smell and revisit that. Have it around you. Try to find a candle that smells like that and light it. An air freshener that lightens your heart. And then the last sense is touch. And I feel like there's kind of two variations of touch. One is, you know, touching with your fingers, you know, like a newborn baby's skin or their hair, that just soft sense of touch. And there's also that kind of feeling, like when you land in a really soft feather bed and you feel like you could just sink in, or you find a chair that just fits your body just perfectly, or you have that one pair of jeans that you put on and they just feel great, or a pair of shoes, or whatever it is. Think about what makes you feel good. And I know this is a little bit of a repeat of last week's meditation, but I really want you to focus on what brings you joy, what makes you happy. What you focus on increases. And so take a moment to think about your heart's desire, what you would like. Close your eyes if they're not already closed, and just allow yourself to want it for a moment. And it doesn't have to be world peace or a cure for cancer. It can be, you know, something that seems as self-indulgent as a new pair of a specific pair of shoes, or a purse, or a house, or a car, or a relationship, or a job. Whatever it is, just allow yourself to want it. And let it go and see it as yours and know that you deserve it. What you focus on increases, so focus on seeing yourself living the life that you love. And we will discuss that more next week. So take a nice deep breath and allow yourself to become present to this now moment. And know this moment is the only one that is real, that is happening right now. Everything else is in your mind. And so allow your mind to focus on, to be filled with what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Because you deserve it. Because you are whole and perfect exactly as you are right now. You're not lacking anything. And so you deserve to have the human experience this time that you came here to have. And so I honor you, and I send you great love and blessings, and I will see you next week. Namaste.